Sometimes the love you thought would heal you ends up being the very reason you lose yourself. You give and give, believing that pouring your heart into someone will make them see your worth. At first, it feels beautiful. They smile when you show up. They thank you for the little things, and you believe this is what real love looks like. But slowly, without you even noticing, something changes. The gratitude fades. The respect you deserve starts slipping away. They get used to your kindness like it's a guarantee, not a gift. You keep loving them through their moods, their silence, their careless words, thinking your patience will be enough. Yet somehow that same patience becomes the reason they push your boundaries further. It's a painful truth. Sometimes, when you love too much without limits, you give someone permission to treat you in ways you never thought you'd accept. And by the time you realize it, a part of you feels smaller, quieter, less like yourself. You start to notice the patterns, how you excuse behavior you once swore you'd never tolerate. How "I'm sorry" becomes a routine phrase they throw at you, not because they mean it, but because they know you'll forgive. You stay when deep down you know you should walk away. You tell yourself it's just a rough patch, that love requires patience. But in reality, you're sacrificing pieces of yourself just to keep the relationship alive. This is where love becomes a mistake, not because you cared, but because you cared without boundaries. You believed that your loyalty would inspire theirs, that your understanding would make them treat you better. But for the wrong person, unconditional love is not a blessing, it's an opportunity to take without giving back, to drain without refilling, to see how far they can go before you finally break. And while you're holding the relationship together, the weight is crushing you. You start losing your voice in the relationship. You stop expressing what hurts you because you fear they'll leave. And deep down, you've made them the center of your worth. The respect that should be the foundation of love is gone, but you keep trying to build something on top of it. And the more you try, the more invisible you become. The pain of feeling undervalued seeps into everything. You wake up tired, not from lack of sleep, but from carrying the emotional load alone. You question yourself constantly. Maybe I'm overreacting, maybe I just need to try harder. But the truth is, you've already been trying harder than anyone should have, too. Now, you've been proving your love over and over while they've done nothing to prove theirs. You feel it in the moments when you're hurt, yet you stay silent because you fear starting an argument. You feel it when they forget the small things that mean the world to you, but expect you to remember everything that matters to them. It's a one-sided effort, and no matter how much you give, it's never enough to make them change. But love isn't supposed to feel like this. Real love is built on two people choosing each other equally, respecting each other fully, and protecting each other's hearts like they're fragile treasures. It's not supposed to demand that you give up your dignity just to keep someone close. It's not supposed to make you question your worth or leave you feeling empty after giving everything you have. If those things are missing, then it's not love you're holding on to. It's the illusion of it. And illusions are dangerous because they keep you hoping for a change that never comes. They make you settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole meal. The person who truly loves you won't ask you to shrink yourself to fit their comfort. They'll make space for all of you, even the parts they don't understand. You might think enduring all of this makes you weak, but it doesn't. It means you have a rare capacity to love deeply, even when it costs you. That's not something to be ashamed of, but it's something to protect, because your heart is too precious to be handed to someone who treats it carelessly. It's time to see that loving too much can be just as damaging as not loving at all if it's given to the wrong person. So now comes the turning point. You have to choose differently. You have to stop pouring yourself into someone who can't or won't pour back. You have to remember that the love you give others, you also deserve to receive. And that starts with loving yourself enough to set boundaries, even if it means letting go. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to choose yourself this time. It's okay to demand more, because the right love won't make you feel smaller. It won't break you down. It will build you up and make you feel like the most valued person in the room. And until you find that, standing alone with your self-respect intact is far better than staying in the arms of someone who only takes. Let this be your moment, the moment you decide your love is a gift, not a guarantee. The moment you refuse to prove your worth by enduring disrespect. The moment you reclaim your dignity, your peace, and your power. Because the truth is, you are worthy of the kind of love that cherishes you, protects you, and never makes you question your value. They may have disrespected you in the past, but that ends now. You're not the same person who stayed silent, who kept giving without return, who accepted less than they deserved. You're walking away stronger, wiser, and ready for the kind of love that sees you, all of you, and treats you like the treasure you are.